Hi everybody, today we are going to talk about what is Karma Yoga, why practice Karma Yoga, and the benefits of Karma Yoga.
So what is Karma Yoga? Karma means activity. Yoga is path or discipline. So it's the path of awakening, of growing through action. Also can be called the path of selfless service.
Karma Yoga is a process. It's all about actually developing the process of you in getting where you want to get. So in our world today, it's all about end results or getting to our destination. And Karma Yoga is about in what way do you get to your end goal or your end destination? You know, what is your state in the middle of doing the task? What is your state in the middle of listening and being in a team meeting? So we're very much interested in deepening your states of clarity, your states of wisdom, your states of compassion, your states of loving kindness, and who would not want that?
It's also very much about applied awareness or applied presence. So really bringing our full engagement, our full mindfulness into every activity, and not just every action, but also particularly how do we communicate, how do we interact with others, how do we work with others, to what degree are we emotionally honest, and so forth. All of these come under the sphere of Karma Yoga.
So let's now look at why we practice Karma Yoga. Well, we practice Karma Yoga, first of all, it's sort of like a retraining or reparenting, right? So we've all grown up in different families with different rules and regulations, but a lot of the time our behaviors are unconscious and they're not necessarily coming from a place of loving kindness. Some are, but not always coming from a place of loving kindness and compassion. So really Karma Yoga is about actually understanding and developing those beautiful states and actually bringing them in with what you're doing.
Which is why also it's very important to do this work with guides or people that have done this work, because often we grow up with our family patterns or society patterns, and we don't know other different ways. So working with a guide that has more experience, bringing that clarity and compassion into every moment, gives us new perspectives. So that's very important.
And Duncan, why else should we practice Karma Yoga?
I think another key reason is really integrating our spiritual life. So some of us may have had experiences in meditation or other spiritual explorations that brought a lot of calm or peace or insights. So how do we really integrate that into how we show up in the world?
So another reason why we should practice Karma Yoga is it helps us to start actually acting from a place not of preference but of what is needed. So a lot of the time what we do and where we go is all to do what I want. But we live in a society now, we live in a world where the I has to become we. And in order for the I to become we have to sort of look at letting go a lot of our preference mind and asking that question, what is actually needed in this moment?
Great. So let's turn to some of the benefits. So one of the immediate benefits from that is that we actually just have a lot more happiness and joy. So insofar as we're letting go of me and my preference mind and we're looking at the bigger picture, that naturally leads to a lot more joy, equanimity, balance, and so on.
Yeah, and when you have a lot of joy and equanimity and balance, there's a lot of energy that's freed up, that was tied up in preference mind before, and now you're actually more functional. You can actually be really of service to the group and to your team and to your own life, really.
We find people consistently are freed up from negative or unhelpful patterns, and discover often very hidden strengths that they didn't realize they have, that may even lead them to find new directions in their careers.
And another great benefit is you're easier to be around, you're easier to work with, and people actually want to be around you because they feel and that those sort of states that you develop, it's like moths to a flame. People are really attracted by them.
So it's a really fantastic path. It's full of rich learnings and insights that you can apply directly in your communications with people, directly in your work, directly in all your activities. So we wish you great joy exploring this path.
Yes, and we hope that this was of some service to you and hope to see you soon in some form.
Okay, bye for now.
Bye-bye.